Hello, this is Amanda with From Where I Stamp, and today I wanted to share with you how you can use our decorative masks with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to emboss your cardstock. And this is such a neat trick that you can extend how you use those decorative masks. And because they're not something that I usually use. And there's so many techniques, I should say, that you could use with them. So just a moment, I'm going to flip my camera around so that way we can look at what we're going to make. All right, so we have the Christmas season and the Christmas to Remember stamp sets here. Both of them are from the Painted Christmas Suite, and that is found in the mini catalog. So that is on pages 16 and 17. They are bundles. So the Christmas season you can purchase as a bundle. We will be using the dies today. I did not get the dies on this one because I didn't think I would use the pine bounds too much. So I just purchased the stamp set, and that is just okay. But if you purchase the stamp set and the dies as a bundle, you do save 10%. So that is nice to have a savings. All right, so the other product we're going to use is the Adorning Decorative Masks, and it's found in the Gingerbread and Peppermint suite in the mini catalog as well. So I'm going to show you how to use the snowflakes with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to emboss your cardstock. But on Saturday, October 2nd, is World Card Making Day, and I'll put the link to the event in the description of this video, but I will be sharing some ideas of how to use these masks other ways. So make sure to check out that event and my video that will be posted. I'm not sure exactly when it'll be posted yet. All right, so we have some crumb cake cardstock and we have our snowflake mask. So we're going to use our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Because they are 6 inches, you do want the larger machine, and that way you will be able to put it through the machine. The small one there, it's only 3.5 inches wide. So to do this, you'll need the number 1 base plate. You'll need the number 3 cutting plate, just one of them. The silicone stamping mat or silicone mat. This is awesome to use with the embossing paste with the masks as well. And it washes up. And even if you get glue on it, the glue doesn't stick. It's very easy to clean. So then we want to take our crumb cake. I'm going to grab a little tissue here. And I have a little spritzer with some alcohol. I do have, I think it's 90%, but you just want isopropyl alcohol. And the alcohol is better than water because it doesn't take as long to dry. So the tissue is just down to protect my work surface. So you just plop that down, put your mask over top, and it's nice because it's the same size as the silicone mat. And then you put the specialty plate on top and put that through. It is a little tight, but because of that silicone mat, that creates that give to it. Put that down on the floor, and then we pull all these pieces off. So there you can see how it's embossed. Isn't that really awesome? All right, I'm going to put these, and just a note, it does look like it embosses this, but it kind of just like it's white fibers that get in there or whatnot. So it's not that big of a deal. It hasn't wrecked my silicone mat. All right. Move a few things out of the way. So next up, we're going to do a little bit of stamping and then some die cutting. So I need some blocks because I wanted to add some greenery on top. And I think we're going to use Evening Evergreen because that is one of the colors. And Soft Succulent because they're coordinating colors from the In Color collection. And I want to do this one. And let's see what I have dies for. So I know the dies don't cut out every image, but they do that one. And this little guy, this one or this one? This one, I think. Yeah, we'll do this one as well. I think this will fit. It fits on there. All right. Good, good. I'm going to use Evening Evergreen on this one here. And we're going to stamp 2 of them. I may only use 1, but we'll stamp 2 just in case. And some soft succulent. And of course, we want to clean off our stamps using the Simply Chamois with just a little bit of water. And I like putting my stamps back right away. Just helps, it makes it easier on cleanup. All right, so where'd my machine's on the floor. So then we'll move a few of these things out of my way and grab the other 2 plates. So when you're stamping, or die cutting, I should say, you want to use platform 1. Platform 2, I do have written on here what they're called as well. And then both plate 3s. This will give you enough thickness to put the dies through. All right, I think you can still see that. All right. Is anyone else listening to Christmas music yet? I was up late yesterday and decided I wanted to listen to Christmas music while I did some crafting, some Christmas crafting. Is September too early? October too early to listen to Christmas music, you think? I don't know. All right. Some people would probably say, yes, it's too early. But that's okay. No one else had to hear it. No one else was awake. All right, so we'll just die cut these. So that way, just in case I want extra, I love how it folds up. And it sits on top of my calyx cart, so it's not too far away from my crafting area, and I can slide it away so it's not in my way on a normal basis. So that's pretty awesome. All right. So what we're going to do to build this card is we have this basic white thick card base. We have our crumb cake, but I also wanted to share that I used the craft cardstock. I think I actually like it better. So we're going to use the craft cardstock. And that's from the peppermint, what is it called? Gingerbread and Peppermint Sweet. So that's on page 9. And you can buy 6x6 of the craft. And there's those masks there on that same page. So the masks are $11 for 4 of them. And they're washable. So it's something that you can clean them up. If I'm going to be using paint, ink, embossing paste, any of those things with my masks, it's nice to have some like a bucket of water. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the words while I'm putting this card together. It's nice to have a bucket of warm soapy water nearby with an old rag to be able to clean your stuff up, your items up. All right, so we want to stick this here. And then, before I get too far, because I probably should have tucked these behind, but so I have this kind of the real red cherry cobbler design that's going to go here. So maybe I'll tuck the some of the greenery behind it. And then this will go on top like so. And there's these awesome things here. So let's see, what sentiment do we want to use? So we have 'Tis the season, holly jolly Christmas, Merry Christmas season's greetings, Merry Magic's in the air. Let's see, what one do we want to use? I think maybe instead of using that one, do we want to use this one? Or I could use this one. That works better. And I could do 'Tis the season, or I like Magic in the Air. Let's do that one. All right, so I didn't grab a piece of basic white cardstock, so I will do that right now. So I just have them all the little pieces in file folders. And I'm going to stamp that using Evening Evergreen. And which one is Magic in the Air? It should fit. Hopefully it fits. It fits. All right, so now I need a block. It's kind of a big block for what I need. So if you are using a larger block with a smaller stamp, just be careful not to rock it back and forth too much. Because you will receive, or not receive, but you will have a halo on your image. Or you possibly could have a halo. All right, so quickly die cut this. There we go. Make sure to put the die away so I don't lose it later. There we go. All right. So I am going to build this before putting it on the card base because I want to add some ribbon. I have this gold shimmer ribbon I want to use, and I'm going to wrap that around this before putting it on the card base. Oops, my goodness. Tip, don't shake the glue with the lid off because you get a big old mess like I just made. Whoops. I don't think you could see that on camera, but maybe you did. Whoopsie. That's okay. That's why it's nice to have some baby wipes or a wet towel or something nearby. So that way you can clean up your oopsies without too much problem. It's easier to clean when it's wet than when dry. Okay, put that on there. So I need to go back in the frame of the camera. There we go. And we want to be about here-ish. Okay. Put our other leaves down. And then before we put the sentiment down, I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put the ribbon down. So let's have a peek. I think I want to use the ribbon. Sometimes you look through your stuff. Like I was going to like tie this around and have like a knot right here. but I think that kind of takes away from the greenery. So I wonder if I should just do a gold line, and I can put this right on top. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so we need a little bit of tear tape, and this tear tape, what we're going to use it for, so I just want to see where I want it to go. Fold over the edge, put down the tear tape over top of the ribbon, and then you can fold it around like so to get that, and kind of fix it a little. There we go. And then with your paper snips, snip that off. And then when we go to put this on the card base, what we can do is just pull off, oops, or not, pull off just the backing of the tear tape. So then we can make sure that ribbon stays down. I'm putting quite a bit of glue on because this went through with alcohol. It did make it kind of not flat. So I'm adding some extra glue to hopefully get it to lay flat on my finished card. Something like, and tear tape would be helpful with that as well. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of tear tape on the back of this because the liquid glue doesn't work as well with ribbon. It takes a lot longer to dry. There we go. So this is something that, a trick I've learned. We'll put that over top. So this would probably look better with these greenery over top. So you could cut out some more and add some more greenery, or maybe some of the little berries and the branches, that type of thing. But there is the card used where I used the Christmas season and the Christmas to Remember stamp sets along with the Painted Christmas Designer Series paper. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and share if you have a friend who would like to learn how to use the decorative masks with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Have a great day.